somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying, get a job, contribute to society in some way. And I did a video reply to it, talking about how I do have a job. This is my job, and it's paying better than any job I've ever had in my entire life. And we are making more money now than we ever have. Knock on wood. I don't know where the stud is on the wall. But anyway. And this person here, and I talked about the background and everything, and this person here says, love it. Tom defines the saying, work smarter, not harder. Keep the content coming, brother. It makes my day. First things first, thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it. As long as I can make a living creating content, I am going to keep creating content. The way, really quickly, before we get into all of this, really quickly, the way that you can help me, free of charge to you, but help me make a living doing content so I can keep doing content, is by subscribing to my YouTube channel. There's a link in my bio. It's free to you. If you watch my content on YouTube, because they attach ads to it, I get paid. And that's how you can ensure that I will do content every day for the rest of my fucking life, as long as I'm physically and mentally able to, if they keep paying me this kind of money. But it has to be, we got to keep watching the YouTube videos. Now, having said that, this is a mindset that took me forever to get to. I'm old school. I was born in 1972. I came of age in the 80s. I came from a blue-collar family. I dropped out of high school. I worked for a carnival for a summer and then followed the Grateful Dead for a few years. But I was taught by the people in my life, specifically my father in this instance, that you go get a fucking job, and it's going to be a job where you're going to do something physically. You're going to fucking work. And then you do that for this many decades, and then you get to kind of chill out for a few years before you die. And so that's what I did. I went when my traveling days were over, I fell ass backwards into a landscape job. I started cutting lawns in Berwyn, Illinois. And the following year, I got a job with another landscape company working on a construction crew, and then that was it. That was my career. I was landscape construction. In my early years, digging holes, planting trees, building retaining walls, spreading mulch, ripping up sod, laying sod, all of that shit. And then eventually running a crew doing that, and eventually managing multiple crews doing that, and eventually moving up to the point where I was, project managing $1 million jobs. But it was always just put your head down and work, work, work. Even when it wasn't physical anymore, even when I moved into project management, it was just fucking work, 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 right? I was putting in fucking hours. And stressed. Oh my fucking God, was I fucking stressed. Even when I had my own company, I had my own landscape company for the last 6 years of my landscape career. It's just so fucking stressful and physically demanding. I mean, I leaned, in the last couple of years of my landscape company, I leaned heavier on the guys. There's more times where I was like, I can't keep up with you guys. But yeah, physical labor my whole life, right? To make what? To make fucking what? I loved landscaping. And that's why I stuck with it. I loved being outside. I loved that it wasn't repetitive or monotonous. I loved that I wasn't on some fucking assembly line or in an office somewhere, that I got the scenery got to change and I got to do cool shit and be kind of creative. But prior to starting my own landscape company, what did I fucking max out at? My highest fucking salary was $65,000 a year. $65,000 a year with discounted health insurance, a couple of weeks of paid vacation, and a match on my 401k contributions. At $65,000 a year. Now listen, at the time, I was extraordinarily grateful to be making $65,000 a year. At the time, I was looking at it going, I'm a high school fucking dropout. $65,000 a year is a salary I never thought in a million years I'd make at that point in time. And my wife, she just continued to make more and more and more money. And then when I was able to retire and just kind of fuck off online and start doing content, it was never with the intention of growing a platform. It was just because I like doing content. I like talking about politics and shit. It's what this channel has been, this TikTok channel and this YouTube channel, if you're watching it on YouTube, it's what this fucking shit has been since day one, right? It wasn't until my wife lost her job that we were like, okay, now we need to figure out if we can make money off of you doing that. And Renee will tell you, I was like, we are never going to make enough fucking money off of content creation to keep the house afloat. I need to go back to landscaping. It's all I know how to do. And she figured out how to monetize my social media, and holy fucking shit, am I pissed off that I didn't start this shit 10 years earlier. Right now, we're making more money than we ever have. And we're doing better than we ever have. And that's with us paying for our own fucking health insurance out of pocket because we're self-employed 100% now. There is nobody in the house working for somebody outside. There's no time card. There's no timesheet. There's no salary. There's no asking somebody for fucking vacation. If we want to go on vacation, we just fucking book the vacation. We want to get up and go to fucking Target in the middle of the fucking day. We get up and go to fucking Target in the middle of the day. I do the content. She puts the titles and the thumbnails on YouTube and the descriptions in. Then I turn around and schedule the videos out. And that's how we work together to create this new income for ourselves. And it took me forever to get to that fucking mindset. And now I tell everybody, if there's anything in your life that you can video and put on YouTube, fucking do it. Video yourself bowling, your landscaping, your do-it-yourself work, your cooking. Video yourself doing what it is you love to do. You love gardening? Then set up a stand, put your phone or your iPad out there, and video yourself gardening, and then edit that shit down into various videos and put them on fucking YouTube. It's going to take you a minute to get to the monetization point, but once you do, you are going to kick yourself in the ass that you didn't do it fucking sooner. I'm kicking myself in the ass every fucking day that I didn't do this 10 years earlier. Yeah, I am now all about working smarter instead of harder. I'm done making money off of my back and my sweat. I did that for too many years. And I am done, if I can avoid it, I am done making somebody else who owns some fucking company somewhere a shit ton of money while I make just enough to pay the fucking bills and maybe squeeze a vacation in every year. Fuck that shit. We are charting our own path for the remainder of our lives. We got, 20, maybe 30 good years left? These are our fucking years now. And we're doing it our fucking way now.